Hey, welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. I'm Tommy Chong, and I'm a dancer. Everybody wanted to know, what made you do that? What made me go on Dancing with the Stars? It was a woman. My wife. She submitted my name 2 years ago. I didn't know about it. And then they called me in for an audition, you know. An audition is if I'm still alive, you know. Because the whole point of the show is to get old guys, old like me, you know, and then make them try to do impossible physical things for a minute with a beautiful girl. And then everybody can, oh, look at him, you know, stumbling around. But I fooled him a little bit because I had a little dancing experience, you know. I used to be a black guy. You know. Oh, I know, I was a black guy for years. You know. Like, I got so black I even married a white woman. That's how... yeah. I was with Motown, man. I was with Motown. In fact, when I got out of Motown, I was even up for a black movie. They were going to do a remake of Driving Miss Daisy. The black version was called Get in the Car. But instead, I went into the comedy field after Motown because I was actually, you know, I wasn't a black guy, you know, obviously. I was the closest thing to a white guy in a black band. And so that, I was like the token white guy. I was the guy that would send in to get the lunches and shit like that. You know. But it was, but anyway, that's how I got into dancing, you know, hang out with black people, you end up dancing, you know. Yeah, they dance all the time, man. I was in jail, man. Because we're dancing there too, man. It's so cool too, you know, everything was so cool. So I had to learn, you know. My first wife was black, and so I definitely had to learn how to dance. And I did. And so, you know, then when Dancing with the Stars come up, I was kind of ready for it, you know. It was a lot of hard work. It was fucking hard work, man. Dancing wasn't hard. It was remembering this shit. Because when you dance at a club, man, all you do, you know, you get drunk, you get out there, and you just make up your own dances, you know. All of a sudden, I had to put my hand a certain way. I had to stand a certain way. Oh, this, you know. But I did it. And the other thing I did, I quit smoking pot. To make a point. Because I didn't want anybody to say, you know, oh, he fucked up because he was high on pot. Because I would have fucked up if I was high on pot. You know? When you're high on pot, you hear music like that, you don't want to move anywhere. You just want to drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. But I did it, man. So I went without pot for the whole, whatever, how long I was on the show. And so when they say, oh, you know, and the couple going home tonight, and they do that big, Tommy and Peter. Everybody, a lot of people were sad. I was thinking, I'm going to get high tonight, man. And let me tell you, if you want an experience, you know, like I've been smoking pot for, 50 years, you know. If you want an experience, quit smoking for a while. Quit. And then when you feel like doing it, don't do it. And then when you do it, oh my God. Only thing, I wish I had a woman in the room. That was the only thing. That would have been perfect, you know. As it was kind of perfect, you know. It was, you know, I got to know myself pretty well, you know. I know where to touch, you know. But pot, man. In New York, oh, big thing in New York. Oh, you're going to get a ticket for a bag of pot. Oh, a ticket. Wow. Is that progress, huh? Oh boy, and they're really proud of it. The mayor's holding a bag of pot. It's a pot. I'm holding a bag of pot. Everybody get that? How f***ing lame is this guy, man? Or it was the police. I can't tell the part. The chief of police or the mayor. One of them. They're lame fuckers, man. I'm sorry. To be the mayor of the biggest city in the world, you can have the pot, but you can't smoke it. That's another law. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Law-abiding New Yorkers will really take care of that law, yeah. Well, I got pot, but I can't smoke it. Okay, I'll just show it to everybody. In New York, you know, people are, you know, when they legalized it in Colorado, you know, they had a whole thing, all the straight people are going, now how are we going to distribute this stuff, you know? Now, we've had that taken care of for years, dude. In New York City alone, you could get pot faster than you can get a pizza. Because I know, I ordered both, man. Yeah. And the pot was always there first, man. Some guy on a bicycle, you never saw his face, just saw the bag. Give him the money, man, it was happening, you know. No, the pot thing, man. See, the only thing, you know, if everybody was stoned, there'd be less violence in the world, man, you know. Because they've done studies and they found that you can't hurt anybody if you can't find your car keys, you know? When you get stoned on pot, man, you walk around the house all day with the keys in one hand, you know? And they talk about pot being a gateway drug. It's more of a doorway drug. Because as soon as you walk through that doorway, you can't remember what the fuck you're looking for. What am I doing in the closet? Why am I holding my keys? That's why I keep a bong in every room in my house. And then you go, oh, a bong. Okay, I know what to do now. And driving. Everybody's worried about driving when you're stoned. No. You're not going to hurt anybody going 5 miles an hour. No. But you do get paranoid at the wrong time. You know, like one time I got pulled over by a caution light. I sat there for a long time, man. Had my license out, waiting. Finally, I forgot why I was sitting there, you know? Well, as long as I'm here, might as well fire one up. I'm smoking. Sure enough, as soon as you lit a joint, here comes the cops. Cops, I thought I was watching television, man. Well, good, Cops is on. Oh. Bad boys, bad boys. So the cop's looking at me, and I'm staring at him, you know, and they don't like to be stared at. So the cop goes, hey, what are you stopping here for? And I said, didn't you pull me over? That cop looked at me for a long time, dude. Then he goes, did I? But the other worry is kids, you know. They're always worried about kids. And the other day I was on my roof smoking, because I like to smoke up, you know. I even though it's legal, I still like to sneak around, you know. It adds to the high, you know. And I was up there smoking, and I felt somebody looking at me, and I looked down, there's my little grandson looking at me, and he goes, what are you doing, Grandpa? That cute little voice, and I don't know why I said it, but I said, fuck off. I felt bad because, you know, He's the only one in the house that'll show me how to use my iPhone. You know?